to do is I'm going to tie a loop wing, but I'm going to use monofilament for the wings. But the monofilament will also form the body beam and the tails. Okay? Have you seen me do this before? Okay. What happened was years ago, I've been doing this for 20, 25 years, I had all this old tippet sitting around. And I figured, why throw it away? Some duck or animal will pick it up unless I put it in the trash. And so I get messing around forming loops with it. And I got thinking, you know, the guy that created loop wings was pretty well known. His name was Andy Puyans. He's the guy that created loop wings, right? Whoops.
Came out of your pocket?
Out of my pocket. Should I put it somewhere else?
Well, we got to clip it on good and run that line down inside your shirt and all that kind of stuff. But
Maybe get some good-looking lady to do that. And it'll be fun.
yeah, you don't want me doing that.
Anyways, I decided, hey, these make loops. I wonder if I could use them for making wings on mayflies. And so, sure enough, this is, you can use any kind of monofilament, like strand or any of your tippet material doing it. So what I've done, this is way back in the late 80s, early 90s, is make a loop wing out of this material. And the only thing that it does for a loop wing is it makes it durable. It doesn't do anything else. It's like we're sitting here talking, you know, the best flies in the world, if you don't present them, you're not going to catch anything. You can have lousy flies, you're not going to present them, you're going to catch fish. Okay. You saw me put a piece on each side, right? What I'm going to do is use those two pieces to make wings. And I've made them different sizes for a reason, okay? Let me ramp them up. Look at that. Loop wings, right? Okay. How many pitchers of beer have been drunk over the subject of how tall a wing should be on a mayfly dun pattern? An uncountable number of pitchers of beer, right? So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is try to get these to be about the first size. Well, let me first cut off the stubs on them too, because that, if I didn't, that would mess things up a bit. Okay, I got two different sizes. So the first thing I want to do is I'm pulling on the tails just to bring these down so they're the same size. That's much better. Stand them up, separate them. Keep on pulling on the tails until they get about the right size. Are we still too tall? What do you think? Somebody say something. Perfect. Perfect, okay. Just maybe one or two figure eights like that. Now, I think I'll tie a flap. Flap has three tails, right? At least I do in Idaho streams. Okay, there's three pieces of monofilament. Next thing I want is I'm going to be a little fancy here. I'm going to put a rib on this fly, just like I did with the soft hackle. Okay? Now, most of the flaps that I've seen are kind of a greenish color. And I'm a little partial to using some of the trilobal yarns for doing that for the body. And what I've got here is just some of the trilobal yarn that Gary LaFontaine found for all of us. Okay? So
What cut of yarn is this now?
this is just poly yarn,
Oh, okay.
but make sure it's tri-local. In other words, it reflects light. What I'm going to do, the tails that I use, material that I use for the wings, I'm going to use for the body beam and also the tails. This is kind of, the way I'm doing this is kind of a takeoff on Bing Lemke's way of doing an extended body. So this wire is going to have an extended body, like it or not. And by the way, there are some here in the box too that I gave Bill for the club's use. But let's go ahead and build an extended body up this beam. You got to have tension on that so you can get that body to form. Now, one problem with a lot of extended body patterns, the extension is too long. It puts the fly off balance. So anything I tie with an extended body, that body's going to be short. Try to keep that fly in balance. Okay? Kind of a round and round we go deal here for a while, but you'll see what's going to happen. Like this. Okay, just one more. Then we'll start going down the body, down the shank of the hook to build up this body. Notice that I'm twisting this, I'm doing this to try to get a little bit better with respect to the taper. Do it a little bit more quickly. Okay, that should do it. Get this back here. A little bit more. And I can take this off now. Cut it. Quit moving things around here, get out of focus. Let me cut this off. I heard the comments about one of our esteemed fly tires tonight, so I'll stop that from moving around. Next thing is that this thread that I'm using is actually yellow 3/0 monocord. I'm going to use it to put a ribbing on the body. Okay? Probably not necessary, but you know, most flies are designed to catch fly fishers, not fish. It's very difficult to tell fly fishers that you don't need to have the best flies in the world to catch fish. You got to know what you're doing. With respect to presentation, but we do this anyways. We're having fun. That's what it's all about. Tying flies, you know, it's fun in itself. In fact, I know people that tie flies that don't fish. Funny as it sounds. Hey, if you're having fun, what the heck? Okay? We'll soon stop this round and round we go stuff. Stop it right about there. Cut that off. Now here's another one that pictures of deer have been drunk over. How long should tails be on the fly pattern? That's one that I haven't really researched that much. But we'll just go ahead and do about like that. And then let me separate them a little bit. I think. Yeah, like that. Next thing, and I love this stuff, is to hackle it. And this is really Tom Whiting's Grizzly Dot Olive. I'm just trying to get down to the right size. And when you hackle any kind of a done pattern, what you really should do is pull more fibers off what's going to be the bottom side. tends to lessen the amount that will come out and stick sideways a little. So let's go ahead and finish this fly. Hey, if you got any questions while I'm doing this, fire away. Okay, let's hackle this baby. And I tend to like a fairly well hackled fly, fairly dense, kind of reflects some of the streams of that fish. Like that.
Tell me if this is getting bad, Bruce.
Well, I'm doing, I can see, it's just up to you guys. I'm doing fine with respect to my vision. If you guys can see it, that's a big thing. Get myself. Okay. Let's go ahead. Not quite finished yet.